I've been listening to Radio by Bershi from Dispatch. That's where I heard the song from, or where like 90% of the people who heard that song know it from. And yeah, I've been listening to that on loop for like hours at this point. Oh, by the way, we're playing Black Ops 7. It's been like a month and a few days since I last uploaded. I have a lot going on, especially recently and going into the future. So I apologize to the 5 people who watch my videos, but yeah, I have stuff going on, so that's why I haven't uploaded since the last video. Speaking of which, I have not forgotten. I still need to complete the last 2 Easter eggs solo on my channel. I still haven't done the Reckoning Easter egg period at all, but yeah, maybe I'll stream that instead of making full-on videos, just so it is up on the channel, but I don't have to like put the effort into recording a video and editing it and everything. But in the background, I'm going to be doing the camo grind in zombies. I was debating what I wanted to do first, whether I wanted to do multiplayer or zombies first. And literally the first thing I did when I bought the game a few days ago was load up zombies and play the new map. So I figured I would just do zombies first. But yeah, starting with the assault rifles, I have all of them gold except for the Peacekeeper. So once I get this gold, I can start getting these bloodstone. I almost called it blood diamond. I mean, it's a diamond equivalent, so that's probably why I said that. But yeah, since the last upload, obviously BO7 came out and Battlefield 6 also came out, which obviously you can tell by looking at your screen. I bought this game and I also bought Battlefield 6. Because I know I was talking about, potentially buying Battlefield or not buying it. And I ended up having the money to buy BF6 maybe like a month ago at this point. And then obviously I was on vacation recently and I came home and I bought this like a few days ago. So I don't know. I probably will make Battlefield 6 videos. They probably won't be as frequent as these videos just because this is like the main game that I'm going to be playing. But yeah, you'll probably see a mix of Call of Duty videos and Battlefield videos whenever I do upload. But yeah, since then, these 2 games have come out, and Night Rain also had a DLC get announced recently, which comes out on the 4th, which is also when the first season of this game comes out, with the brand new zombies map, Astra Malorum, I think is how you say that. I'm not going to look it up to see how I pronounce it because I'm lazy. But yeah, that map is super cool. It had an amazing intro cutscene that they put out a few days ago at this point. And the season 1 trailer for BO7 came out and it showed a little snippet of the new zombies map. And yeah, it looks like Zombies in Spaceland, but made by Treyarch. So I like this map. It takes place within the Dark Ether, which is really cool. And it has a unique elite enemy. Looks like a 50s sci-fi robot. And the Wonder Weapon is literally a gun that shoots tiny UFOs that shoot lasers. So far, that's 2 maps we have that have unique Wonder Weapons. If we can go through this whole year and have unique Wonder Weapons in every single map, that would be amazing. Part of me is kind of sad that maybe if that is the case, that, things like the Thunder Gun won't come back. But I feel like with BO6, generally speaking, people want mostly new stuff. I'm pretty sure people are going to be upset that Ravagers are coming back in the next map. But I always thought that Hellhounds were like on way more maps in every Zombies game than they were. But in World at War, they were only on 3 maps. They were on Verrückt, right? I don't actually remember. But if they weren't, they were on 2 maps. If they were on 3 maps. And then BO1, they were on Kino. Were they on 5? I have a whole memory. Holy shit. But I thought it was like every single map up until like BO3 that they were on, but it's actually way less than I remember. So for the special like max ammo round enemies, I'd give like 2 maps in terms of like you can have the same enemies in a map because it's at least keeping with the precedent set by the other games. But yeah, hopefully in the future DLCs that they're going to have unique enemies for the special rounds. Because towards the end of BO6's life with Shattered Veil and the Reckoning, the toxic zombies and the Klaus robots were cool special enemies. Also, I should be doing this. Also, I'm gonna wait actually because I'm doing camos. I forgot. I need to get kills while my field upgrade is active. Although I don't know how that works with toxic growth because it stays out like forever. But I don't think the active period is actually the entire time it's out on the floor because I only have 9 progress, which I should have way more if it's the entire life cycle of this thing. I need to go grab the can. But yeah, BO7 has been out for like a week or so at this point. Like a week and a half. And I was on vacation when the game came out on the 14th, so I was not able to play the game when it came out initially, which is fine, honestly. Oh, Pack Crystal. Yeah, if you don't know, if you're watching this video this late into this game's release cycle, then I don't know how you don't know this, but toxic growth on these little spore things that you can grow gets you way better rewards. I'm honestly surprised how good the rewards you can get for this are. You can get like purple Aether Tools and Pack 2 crystals. I don't think you can get, Pack 3 crystals or orange Aether Tools, but I might be wrong. Maybe you have to do it after like round 30 or something crazy like that. And yeah, toxic growth's life cycle is like really, really long. You can go through multiple rounds, and these respawn every round, by the way, and just spam the same spore over and over again. If I can get lucky, I could get an Aether Wrench as well. I got a self-revive, which I didn't even know you could drop that, but now it's also just a decent strat for getting salvage. You can get like purple and blue salvage to drop, which I'm glad they added that in this game. It's nice seeing, you know, substantial gains in salvage. Yeah, overall with this game specifically, I know like it's popular online to rag on the game, and you know, I mention this every time I talk about not this game but Call of Duty in general, but like they deserve it a lot of the times. But I feel like specifically with this game, it's a really weird situation where, yeah, obviously the campaign is like doo-doo butt cheeks if you didn't know that, but like every other aspect of the game, every other mode is like really good, which I'm surprised because it's like I was like cautiously optimistic for zombies, and I played the multiplayer beta, and I know people are sort of conflicted on like, or there's like conflicting reports about whether lower SBMM is actually like a thing. People aren't really sure if it's like Treyarch and Activision like rug pulled everybody, or whether people are actually finding out that they were being carried by SBMM, and it's very weird. I believe Treyarch in this specific case when they're like saying that, you know, the open playlist stuff is like functioning properly, especially because I'm pretty sure Jev hasn't like mentioned anything about that. I'm pretty sure he's talked about recently how like his lobbies are like varied and they're not just like sweat fest the entire time. So I'm actually looking forward to playing multiplayer. I don't like BO6's multiplayer. It had problems like mechanically and like balance wise, and like I've mentioned in the past, I don't think SBMM like functions to my detriment. I'm not like dropping like 100 kill games. Maybe I'll drop like on a really good game, I'll drop like 70 to 80 kills in like hard point or domination or something. But we can come over here and do this one. I didn't even realize I had my field upgrade still. Did I get anything? No, not really. I just got a bunch of salvage, which is actually super good. I know they nerfed salvage gain with like the suppressors and everything, but like with this strat on this map specifically with toxic growth and these spores, and the fact that you can feed guns to the trash can choppy over there, I don't know, I feel like I'm not noticing it as much as I might maybe on other maps where this mechanic doesn't exist. Got a pack 2 crystal. I still haven't got an ether wrench, which is kind of shocking, honestly. Maybe I'll get one from this one. Oh, emergency perk. What did I get? Oh, I got Vulture. That's really good, actually. Did I get anything? Oh, an ether tool. Give me that. I'll also take that shotgun so I can feed it to Chompy. But yeah, for the camos, I'm probably just going to go through the whatchamacallits, the gun categories just in order. I know there are some challenges that are like really annoying where you have to get kills with ammo mod activations, and yeah, that sounds not fun. Although I know with fireworks there's like augments you can put on that will make that way easier. Is it called Fire Wheel? That one's really good. But yeah, I got sidetracked. Overall, I think this game is literally just Black Ops 3 2. You know, it has a shit campaign, but every other aspect of the game is like good to like amazing. I heard the end game mode from the campaign is like actually good, which is shocking. Let me pack punch this and let me go feed it to Chompy. I don't know if pack punching actually has a effect on what you get or whether it's just the rarity of the gun. Yeah, come over here, punch this. Throw him in there. Okay, I was about to say, if you just give me a green piece of salvage from a blue pack 1 weapon, I might throw up in my mouth. But yeah, Call of Duty often deserves the shit that it gets because, you know, it's Call of Duty. But I will say that I think the game deserves praise, you know, or Call of Duty deserves praise when it's warranted. And not only is this game just an improvement on BO6, which people were expecting for the most part, especially in terms of zombies. Oh, I can pack this and feed it to Chompy. Let me wait for a bunch of zombies to show up so I can actually get more activation kills. What is the progress at for this? Yeah, I'm at 17 because I'm using fucking whatchamacallit, toxic growth. I don't know how long the window for that actually lasts for. I know they changed it from, I think it's while a field upgrade is active, and they changed it to that from after using a field upgrade or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna use this one more time here and then do that. And hopefully I get a bunch more kills from this because I don't know how long the window for that is. Or maybe toxic growth is not ideal for this because of the weird state of being always on the floor but not active works. Oh yeah, I need to go feed this Chompy. I'll be right back. Yeah, I can stay here until like round like 15. Some crazy shit. I already have 30,000 points. I haven't spent money on anything. Kind of crazy. Oh, ray gun. Thanks. Can you feed a ray gun to Chompy? I think I tried it in the beta, but I don't remember if it actually worked. I kind of want to keep this. I was going to take that and pack a punch it and feed it to Chompy, but I'm like, nah, I'll just keep this. This is a little shit eating the gun on the floor that I decided not to pick up. That's what you get. Do I want to... kind of wanted to get a purple ether tool, but I think being at blue pack 2 is fine. I'm going to actually switch this to Frenzy Guard, and hopefully the window of being active counts for the entire duration. If it doesn't, that would suck. I'd come over here and get Ted. But yeah, for zombies, I feel like, you know, this game is what people expected it to be, which is an improvement upon Black Ops 6, but it exceeded people's expectations after that, which was the part that I was definitely not expecting. You know, the map itself is very, in terms of its aesthetic and atmosphere, is really, really good. The Easter egg itself, like the actual steps and story, are like really cool. And the boss fight, which, you know, some people had issues with because it was like really fucking hard. On one hand, it was a kind of a skill issue, but on the other hand, it was just sort of like, it seemed hard in a way that was like not fair. I know there were people who beat it before they nerfed it, but I think that some changes and nerfs were justified, but maybe they didn't need to go as far as they did when they did it, or how they did it, I should say. Yeah, come up here, turn the power on. I love how each location has like a unique power switch. But yeah, it's around 13. I have 4,300 salvage and almost 30k points. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for my field upgrade. Do I have power keg on my thingy? No, I don't. Okay. That's fine. I'll just get it the old-fashioned way. I'm not gonna lie, speaking of just zombies being in like a really good place, at least so far, they could, you know, BO6 us and have a really good launch and DLC 1 and then totally just drop the ball. But I don't think they will, just because of like, it very much seems like this game is like, I don't want to say like the game they care more about, but I'm pretty sure these games, BO6 and 7, were both in development at the same time. And this game was clearly the one that had more attention and resources put into it. And in season 1, I know a lot of the stuff from Black Ops 6, like gameplay stuff, is coming back. I'm pretty sure a bunch of the score streaks are coming back, and all of the zombie stuff that they didn't carry forward at launch for this game is also coming back, like the field upgrades and the perks, and not perks, and the ammo mods are coming back. So yeah, in addition to Mule Kick also coming back from, oh, what was it, the last game was Cold War. The augments for that seem really good from what I read. I need to reread them again just to like double check, but yeah, I know for cursed mode, which is also something that I haven't talked about yet, having a third gun will be useful, just because it kind of, the point system in cursed is the classic one, and for shotguns it's like really good because each pellet counts as like a separate bullet and gives you 10 points when it like passes through a zombie. Anyways, my point being is that, now let me grab that, let me grab you, and then let me go to Ashwood. I completely forgot what I was talking about. It's probably not important, but oh yeah, cursed mode. Yeah, having a third weapon will be useful just because of the way the points and like game progression works in that. Wow, holy shit, these things are fucking up my car. Okay, well, I'm just gonna run into Ashwood. Fuck all of you. I keep forgetting that I'm here to do the camos for this. I'm like just progressing through the map like I'm playing normally. But yeah, honestly, cursed mode, I forget what my point was with that, but I'll just say cursed mode is like really cool, although some of the like balancing things seem a bit conflicting with each other, like the point system and other things like that, where it's like, yeah, the old point system allows you to get a ton more points, but things are also jacked up in price, so it kind of like defeats the purpose of having the point system in the first place. But I mean, I guess like it's not annoying by any means, but it just seems like a weird decision. Okay, let's see how much progress I make. What am I at for? I'm at 23 out of 100. That's horrible. Holy shit. So if I turn this on and I kill all these zombies, how high is that going to go? Okay, let's come up here. How did that go by? Wow, okay, where I got like 2 times the progress in that one activation compared to all the other ones that I did with toxic growth. And that one's on, and I think the last one I need to do should be at whatchamacallit, lake. My car's in the abyss. Let me go get that really quick. Oh, that's a bear. Get out of my way, please. Oh wow, I got a calling card for killing zombies with a thingamajig, a vehicle. I know some people don't like the Zersa because he's a very like loaded enemy in terms of all the shit that he can do, but you know, he does bleed damage if he hits you. He has all the bees that do damage that he could send at you and also lay them on the floor. But I kind of like that he's intimidating and kind of difficult. He's not difficult. You can kill him instantly like I just did there, but you know what I'm saying. He's not annoying. I think the Abomination is the worst one. And Amalgam is not actually like hard. He just is kind of annoying because he, you know, would grab you from across the map. And also he was kind of tanky, but he wasn't that bad. That on the truck, and now we have Pack-a-Punch. Let me go buy some more perks really quick, because you can also get the Wonder Fist spawn before round 25 if you buy 4 perks. Why can't I buy this? Oh, because I already have it because I'm a moron. Silly me. I'm over here, buy double tap, and then we can come over here and buy Juggernog. I forgot I had this. I'm pretty sure it was like this in the beta, but the regular ray gun is like good for killing zombies, and the Mark II is good for like killing elites and stuff. But yeah, speaking of the Easter egg that I mentioned earlier for this map, yeah, they did nerf the boss, so I feel slightly better about doing it solo, because I remember when the game first came out and, you know, people were doing the boss fight and people were like, holy shit, this is like hard as fuck. This is like the hardest Easter egg in like forever. I was sort of worried that like my foray into doing Easter eggs in these games would like be much more difficult, but they did nerf it, which maybe they did it too much. But in the sense of me doing the Easter eggs and actually being able to complete them, you know, I guess I have less to be worried about at the very least. I'm also glad that they reduced the headshots in this from 2,000 to 1,000. It takes significantly less time to get through the military camos compared to last year. Oh my god. I am kind of worried because one of them is kill 10 elites, is it? So I think not Bloodstone, but I think for, what is it called? I forget what it's called, but the Opal equivalent, or not Opal equivalent. No, yeah, it is the Opal equivalent, right? Or was Afterlife the, I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, it went Opal and then Afterlife. No, Afterlife wasn't Afterlife. Oh yeah, because the final mastery camo was kill 10 elite enemies, and then Opal was kill, what was it, like 30 special enemies. And of course, even though they're called special rounds, the vermin or parasites don't count as specials. But yeah, that step is gone, and instead it's kill 10 elite enemies for the final quote-unquote camo challenge. I'm kind of worried about that because I don't know if there's a step in the Easter egg that like guaranteed spawns a elite enemy. So like when directed mode comes out, I guess you could just do that. Like I don't know if that exists in Easter egg. I don't have every single step like memorized. I don't know why I'm killing the zombies. I need to activate my field upgrade, but before I do that, I'm gonna go by speed cola. Come over here, grab you. The power's not on, even though I flipped the switch. Well, yeah, I think the most tedious parts, which were the 2,000 headshots and the kill 30 special enemies, has thankfully been either reduced or taken out completely. I'm pretty sure the strat for killing 10 elites for, is it Doomsteel? Is that what it's called? Is to load up farm, go get to a Xerxes round, kill it, and then save and quit? Like before, not obviously not at the end of the round. But you kill it mid-round and then quit so that you repeat the round when you load in. Although, don't you have to pass the round to save and quit again? I don't remember how that works. I'm gonna have to look into that. But anyways, let's activate this to see how much progress we get. Holy shit. There we go. We got Slave the camo, and we should be able to get gold now, right? Yeah, there we go. So now all I have to do is, first of all, by that, go upgrade my rarity and go upgrade my thingamajig. Do that. And then buy speed cola. But yeah, a point being is that the camo grind should be much less annoying than it was last year. Much less tedious, which I know it's a grind, which is the point is that, you know, it's supposed to take not forever, but it's supposed to be a grind, something that you do over time. But by the way, the bear disappeared while I was yapping. Bear. Horde up the zombies until they're all grouped together. And then I remember the Peacekeeper. I can speak English. I remember the Peacekeeper not being great in the beta. I'm pretty sure they buffed. It was the SMG damage that they buffed. I don't know if they changed the assault rifles at all, or whether just general weapon damage was buffed from beta to launch. But yeah, at least until like the mid 30s, the gun was pretty good. It wasn't as awful as I remember it being in the beta. Apparently, there's going to be like 7 weapons that release over the course of season 1, if I remember seeing the blog post or in the trailer correctly. I didn't even realize the ballistic knife was coming back. That's going to be a fun weapon to use. They're going to make it, like, it's a melee weapon, right? It's not going to, maybe it's like a special weapon. Are there special weapons in this game yet? I don't think there are, because yeah, technically it's a melee weapon, but obviously you can shoot it. That's like the whole point of the ballistic knife. But yeah, despite, you know, talking about the game, just generally speaking, the sort of very rocky and almost incoherent way BO6's story for zombies went, I am intrigued by this story, at the very least, in terms of, you know, the Requiem crew and the new Primus Ultimus crew. They still don't have a name yet. And, you know, the way they interact with each other and how they're going to develop over the course of the story, I think is going to be really cool. I really hope at some point they confirm what ending to BO6 Zombies is canon, because while I did think it was really cool that they let you make a choice in The Reckoning, very much like Black Ops 2 from Buried, I really don't like it when stories don't have confirmed endings, especially when they do direct sequels. Holy fucking damage. This isn't even gold rarity yet. What am I at? Okay, I literally need to do it one more time. So I'm actually going to run inside really quick and hopefully not get murdered super hard and upgrade my rarity for the last time on this weapon. And then I guess I'll get Bloodstone on this and then show it off. Yeah, so far the story I'm intrigued by. Obviously the ending to the Easter egg, you know, cutscene doesn't explain a lot. It explains a little bit, but you know, they don't, you know, spill the whole thing in front of you, which is fine because it's the first map. But I really hope they don't drop the ball. I think, is it Craig Houston or is it the other guy whose name I can't remember, who was on leave during Black Ops 6's story, I believe is back for this game because his signature was like on something they signed for like a release event or something like that. Hopefully the story is in a much better place this year than it was last year. Also, okay, I was about to say, I got Golden Dragon on the side. It didn't pop up on the middle. Okay, but yeah, there's Golden Dragon. What is Bloodstone? It's get 20 consecutive kills without taking damage and do that 5 times. That should be very, very easy. Gonna go buy tier 3 armor, because why not? I still have like no perks. I should probably get on that. Fuck you. But yeah, season 1 is going to have the new Astra Malorum map. Astra, I'm just gonna call it Astra map, and then it is also, I think, is it the Cosmodrome or is it Exit 115, the survival map, is also being added. And I think mid-season is gonna add whatever other map is not being added from launch. Oh, I got damaged. Fuck. Okay, well, was it 1 or 2? That was 2. Okay, good. Should I put radio in the background of the song? Will it get copyrighted? Probably. I'll do it once and see what happens, because the song is a banger. But I believe with the new map in season 1, they're also gonna be adding, was it 6 or 9 new relics? I think it was 6 to cursed mode. So people will be able to hunt for those after the Easter egg, which is really cool. I'm not even sure when I would do the last BO6 Easter eggs that I still need to do, because I'm having a ton of fun playing this. And maybe it'll be interesting going back to BO6 for those last 2 Easter eggs. It might actually be kind of funny because of how strong the augments and weapon attachments are from that game. Because yeah, they didn't nerf a bunch of stuff in this game. Like, what is it, Dead Again and Tribologist and all that stuff, which is kind of lame. Like, I don't even notice if Dead Again works properly. I can't tell if it works at all in this game compared to BO6, where it feels like you have infinite fucking ammo, which I feel like was part of the fantasy of that augment to begin with. But one thing that I do think is a good improvement compared to BO6 though is the trial system. Well, it's the same system, but the rewards that you get are just like straight up better. Oh, we got Bloodstone. I was totally taking damage there. Okay, well, it seems like Bloodstone is still bugged. I guess I'll do this and I'll save and quit. But I did promise that when this game came out, I would start making videos more frequently again. So that's what I'm doing. I am moving the end of December, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect the schedule of uploading, especially considering the accommodations that, oh my god, bear, that we're going to be dealing with are not the most ideal. So I guess I'll just have to wait and see how that all turns out. Okay, being hit by the bear is actually horrifying. I'm gonna pop this. Fuck it. I want my armor back. Die. Fuck you, die. I forgot I don't have to reload while in this. This is amazing. People are like, bring back Ring of Fire from Cold War. Brother in Christ, just equip the augment from Frenzied Guard. It's literally the same thing. I would like to collect my rewards. I guess I'm not fucking allowed. That enemy just dropped the self-revive. What the fuck? Okay, I need to collect this so it actually saves. Wisp Tea. Wisp Tea is cool, although I want to get the augment where it doesn't attack enemies, because if you get an insta-kill and you're camera grinding, it'll just murder everything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and actually save and quit. It's gonna be around 26. Okay, good. And then we can go ahead and check out. I guess I'll put gold on one gun and Bloodstone the other one. Should I go in the multiplayer? I guess I have to go in the multiplayer because I don't want to load in 2 different matches. That'd be stupid. Oh, look at that. I'm also level 54. I'm close to prestiging. I don't know what I'm going to do about prestiging because of like weapon unlocks and XP and everything and like camo progression, but I'll figure it out. We come over here. I was going to put gold on this, but I forgot I have Bloodstone, which Bloodstone is, I think Bloodstone is the best diamond camo that has been since ever, since like just regular diamond. To load into multiplayer here really quick. Put that on there, and then oh, I already have a loadout with the Peacekeeper. Neat. Anyways, my point being is that Bloodstone is really, really nice, and I think it's the best in that category mastery camo that has been in the recent games. There's also a green screen map that you can use to like make thumbnails, which is really funny. Oh, I'm loading into the lobby in my private match. Thank you, AAA Gaming. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, there's a funny green screen map that you can use to make thumbnails. I don't know if I'm going to use that because I'm fucking lazy, but I probably will. Let's load onto a map that looks nice. Maybe this map will be good. Oh, yeah, I forgot the private match has different classes that you have to equip and set up. That's annoying. All right, there we go. But I have to be careful about like playing the game and recording videos and how often I do that, because if I'm not paying attention, I'll completely do this grind, or at least I'll do the entertaining parts like completely off screen by accident. Here are the camos. I turn off the HUD, but I'm fucking lazy. So yeah, this is a really cool gold. I think this one and the multiplayer one are like really nice looking. I think the campaign one is okay. It's not as high, it's not as detailed as I thought it would be. Maybe that's just my graphic settings, but yeah, this one it's really nice. Oh my god. And here we have Bloodstone, which this is such a good camo. I'm definitely gonna do at least the 3 Black Ops 7 game mode camos, and the camo for Warzone actually looks really nice. Abyss camo was cool, but the challenges were super annoying for Warzone and BO6, so I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that. But if they're like not fucking stupid, then maybe I'll consider doing it. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me for today in this video. Been a while, I apologize, but hopefully I can get back into doing this more regularly now that this game is out and I have slightly more motivation to, you know, play the game and upload and everything. But yeah, if you did enjoy my incoherent yapping and my first BO7 video, there will hopefully be plenty more to come in the future. So if you're, you know, interested in seeing that, then liking the video and subscribing so you don't miss an upload would be very much appreciated. I'm gonna go edit this and then go listen to radio while grinding camos for like 6 more hours. So anyways, later.